Hey y'all, my name is Christian. I'm a millennial, and this is the Millennial Mind. Millennials get a bad rap for being lazy, non-productive members of society. We also get told that our opinions are warped and don't matter. This podcast is designed to express a point of view on the world as a whole, but from a millennial's perspective. I will talk about love, current events, pretty much everything that comes to mind. Come join me on this journey on speaking my mind, and I would love for you to speak your mind as well. This podcast is sponsored by Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. It gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere, even on platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Download the Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Once again, you can download the Anchor app, that's ANCHOR, or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of The Millennial Mind. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of speaking my mind, and I hope that all of you are speaking your mind as well. So I know this week I sound a little bit different, like my mic sounds a little bit different. That's because I have in my iPhone earbuds because, I didn't feel like getting my mic. So I am in my car recording this. Do not judge me. I promise next week I will be on my game with my beautiful mic. But this week I am using my iPhone earbuds. So judge me not. But this week I wanted to talk about something that has been on my heart and on my mind probably for the last few months, and it is confusion. What you say, Christian? Yes, confusion has been on my brain and on my heart. What you talking, Christian? What are you talking? Well, let me tell you what has been going through my mind for the past few months. All of my life, I have had goals. Goals as far as what I wanted to do in life. I wanted to graduate 8th grade. I did that with honors. I wanted to graduate high school. I did that. I wanted to graduate college. I did that. I wanted to become an attorney. So, of course, I had to take the LSAT. Did that. Kind of did bad on that one, but I still got into law school. Wanted to graduate law school. I did that. Wanted to pass the bar. I failed the first time, took it a second time, passed it. Boom. Okay. Wanted to get a job working as an attorney handling my own cases. Got that. After that, I lost any motivation, any and all motivation that I had to develop any goals for myself. I was in a state of confusion. I did not know what I wanted to do from that point on. So I'm thinking in my head, why is this, Christian? You've been goal-driven for all of your life. What happened? Is it because you haven't dibbled and dabbled in a lot of stuff? Maybe. that could be the case. For me, I am a straight and narrow person. I go by the book because that is what's easiest for me. But what if I would have gone outside of the box? What if I would have experimented in zoology or marine biology, becoming a teacher, doing engineering? I don't know. What if I would have dibbled and dabbled in different areas? Maybe I would have found something that I liked. Maybe I would have found something that I was good at. I don't know. But I have always been a straight and narrow person. Sometimes I think that has worked for my good because it has allowed me not to waver and to accomplish the goals that I had in mind. And sometimes I believe it was to my detriment because of what I've mentioned before. So lately, I've just been in the state of confusion, trying to figure out what I want to do next, trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, trying to figure out goals that I want to set for my life. And as much as I will want for it to be clear right now, I realize that it is okay not to have it all figured out. And for once in my life, I do not have it all figured out. And that's okay. It's okay to be in a state of confusion. Because that's a season in your life. I feel like I'm in a winter season. Like I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like it's kind of barren and cold. I don't know when this confusion is going to end. I'm just in a cold, dark space. And it's very uncomfortable. It's super uncomfortable. This is the first time where I felt like I haven't had control over my life, over what I wanted to do. Because frankly, I don't know what to do. I have no idea. And it is scary. So I was thinking, do I continue down the straight and narrow road? Or should I take a leap of faith? Do something that I've never done before or I felt like I could never do. Do something that would essentially make me happy in the long run. It's just a lot of decisions that have to be made. And sometimes it can be overwhelming. It can be overwhelming when you don't know what to do, but you feel like you have all of these decisions that you have to make in order to try to figure out what you want to do. Does that make sense? Does anybody else feel like that, or is it just me? I know there's got to be someone out there who feels the same way I do. I've just been in this space for the past few months, and I don't see any way out. Like I said, I feel like I'm in the winter season. I feel like I'm in a valley. I feel like I can't find my way out. And frankly, I don't have any motivation to try to create something in order for me to get out of this valley or get out of this winter season. I could very well have the tools I need in order to build me a ladder to get out of the valley, or to get a car in order to go to another place that is not in this winter season that I'm currently in. That may very well be the case. But it would force me to take a leap of faith. And I think that's essentially what I'm going to have to do. And it is scary. Taking a leap of faith, not knowing where that leap is going to take you, not knowing how large the leap is, or where the bottom is. If you leap, whether you're going to fall, or if you leap, whether you're going to make it to the other side, that is scary because you just don't know. Like I'm sure a lot of you out there, like to know what is on the other side. I like to have the light illuminated down my path like 10 miles or more. 1 mile is not enough. I need to see like the whole road. If we are on the expressway, I need to see the whole entire expressway. That's just me. I just like to know what's ahead so I can prepare myself. But sometimes in life, you can't prepare. Sometimes things happen suddenly. Sometimes you end up in these spaces where you're trying to figure out what to do. And I'm here to tell you that that's okay. I'm here with you trying to figure it out myself. That is life. It is okay to be in these spaces. It's okay not to have it all figured out all of the time. It's a part of life. And usually when you're in those spaces, things work out. It's weird how things work out just when you need them to work out. So don't worry. Don't be afraid. Just keep taking one step at a time. That's all you need to do. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I can do. Is just take one step at a time and pray to God that whatever He has planned for me, that He will illuminate that plan in front of my path so I can make sure that I'm on the right path. But how about you guys? Do you guys, or have you guys ever felt like you were in a state of confusion? Like you didn't know what you wanted to do? Let me know. Send me an email at mindofmillennials@gmail.com. You can also share a comment on our Facebook page, The Millennial Mind, or our Instagram page, _Millennial Mind. Please make sure to listen to our previous podcast episodes on Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Anchor, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. And as usual, you know, you guys, I have a quote for you all because I love quotes. And here's the quote that I have. Someday, everything will make perfect sense. So for now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, and keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm sorry. Gosh, tongue twister. Okay, let's try it again. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next week, I will talk to you guys soon.